Hi everybody, it's John with Backyard Eden, and today I thought I'd bring you on another look at how the peppers are doing. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's John. I'm back here in the grow room to show you an update on the pepper plants. Now, I can no longer really say seeds because they are pepper plants. So they're doing really great. I've done a lot of the transplanting already. I've got that video coming out pretty soon. I would look forward to the next day or two, but got a lot of the transplanting done, so let's take a look. We're not going to go through and look at each individual cup. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what I've got going. If you haven't had a chance to check out my 2018 pepper playlist, go ahead and do that now. I'll try to link it right here or right here. And basically I started peppers in two different methods this year. I started them using the double cup method, and I also started them using the bulk method. So after transplanting, I've got several cups going, and they're growing strong. I've also went ahead and I uploaded another video on starting some more peppers. I uploaded that this week, so if you want to go ahead and check that out right here. So yeah, but let's take a quick look at the pepper plants that I have growing now. And so I have them, hey, they're everywhere. So it is February now. It is moving into the grind season, if you will, in the garden. So it'll be time to put them out into the greenhouse real soon. So, but yeah, let's take a look. Alright, so as you can tell, I do have quite a few pepper plants. Now down here on this bottom shelf right here are a lot of the double cup method. I've transplanted, like I said, I've transplanted all of the bulk method pepper plants that I had and double cup method peppers that I started initially. Now I have started some more peppers. Like I said, you can check that out, check that video out as well. And I started one other variety in the bulk method. So let's take a look. Alright, so the other variety of bulk method peppers that I started just recently is this one right here. This is a jalapeno gigantea, or gigantea, however you want to say it. But it's kind of a larger jalapeno pepper. And so I started them in the bulk method because I do want several plants. As you can tell, I'm a little bit nuts because I started a ton of peppers. So some of them aren't doing so well, and some of those will be weeded out. But here are some pimento peppers that I've transplanted into a 9-pack. They're doing really well. This one right here is a little shorter and not doing so well, but most of them are doing really well. I do have some other peppers started in the double cup method that I will show you right now. There we go, right here. In the double cup method, these are the last ones I started just more recently. These are the red Thai. Man, they're doing great. They're already starting to get their first true leaves, or their second set of leaves, if you will. Those are doing good. I have, move some of this out of the way. I have the Topepo Rosso, or the Italian pimento pepper. I have a couple of them in there, a couple more sprouting. They're doing good. Some of these double cups need to be watered, so I'm going to be doing that today. Tobago seasoning pepper. It's doing really well. Man, I don't know if you can make that out. It's doing really well. I got the jalapeno hot. from MI Gardener. It's doing really well, starting to get its first set of true leaves. I've got the Sweet Cayenne that is doing pretty good, starting to get its first set of true leaves. I've got the Jalapeno Purple. Man, I'm really super excited about growing these this year. Those are doing well. I've got the Craig's Grande Jalapeno that are doing well. And then over here in the back, I've got the Cajun Bell Peppers. Those are doing really well. So they do need some water. I'm going to get them watered in just a few minutes, but those are doing great. Let me get them put back, and then I'll show you something else that I'm super excited about. All right, so in the previous videos, you've seen that I had one chocolate ghost pepper. I mean, the leaves look good on it, but it is not doing hardly anything. I don't see really any true leaves starting just yet on it. So I'm hopeful still, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. So I was really super excited that when I started some more chocolate ghosts, that I had 2 more sprout. And actually I have a 3rd one starting to sprout right here. So I'm super, super excited about that. I'm going to actually have some chocolate ghost peppers this year. In addition to that, I have some ají limón, or the hot lemon. I only had a couple of those initially that did okay, but these are sprouting, so there's 4 more. And then my lonely Carolina Reaper from one of my initial plantings is not doing so well at all. It is starting to yellow a little bit. I'm thinking it's overwatered, or maybe it's just lack of nutrients, but we're going to have to see what we can do about that. But yeah, so the newest peppers are doing well. On to the peppers that are down here on the next shelf. They are doing good. There are a few of them that look like they have some deficiencies. This one's looking like it's having some deficiency issues. I do have a fan on them. You can see this one. You can see them moving. That is a fan helping them to get a little bit more sturdy. But yeah, so there's a couple that are looking like this. We're going to have to work through that and see what's going on with them. But yeah, overall, I mean, they're looking really great. I mean, if you pulled it, there's one right here that I'm pulling out. This is a Corno de Toro. This Corno de Toro is just amazing looking. And so it's got a nice sturdy stem so far. The fan is really helping out. Like I said, they are starting to dry out, so I'm going to have to get everything watered. That one goes back in there. Yeah, and then like here is a yellow ghost. Just doing well. We're starting to turn or tilt just a little bit toward the light, but I've kind of rotated them now, so they'll start to tilt back and just kind of straighten up some. So yeah, those are all doing pretty well. That red roaster in the back is still taller than everybody else, so I'm glad I planted it deeper. There are a couple that are kind of looking rough. And those are because they were from the bulk method. For example, this starfish here, it's starting to look a little better since it's in its own cup, but that's just how it's going to be for a little while until they start getting back on track. So yeah, those are doing pretty good. I've got some that aren't doing as well. Here, well, this is doing really good. This is a Jay's Red Ghost. Also got some more red roasters. And then over here in this corner, these are pimentos. And then this is a golden Marconi. Now, the reason this one's kind of looking like it's behind is it was a rather late start for this one. But it's also still in the seed starting mix. I didn't transplant this into another cup yet. I was trying to hope for some seeds to sprout in that because it's the only one I have. You know, that's how it is. You just kind of have to adapt. and see how it's going to work. So with that being said, there are some peppers that aren't doing quite as well. If you look up here, I've got some ones that I really waited too long to transplant. This one's probably toast. It's a red cayenne, I believe. Yeah, long red cayenne. Another long red cayenne. Those are toast. I kind of waited too long to transplant them. So those aren't doing well. I've got some random starfish, some random pimentos. All those are some up top that some of these aren't doing as well. But that's okay. I planted in bulk for that very reason. That's really all there is to it, guys. I got quite a few peppers for the garden this year. And like I said, I still have more that I just started. Those will be transplanted sooner rather than later. That way I don't mess up on it and don't wait too long. But overall, I started more peppers than I would ever need to ensure that I had peppers to go into the garden this year. I've since decided that from now on that I will use primarily the double cut method. The bulk method works fine, it works great, but if you don't transplant them soon enough, they start falling behind because of lack of nutrients. You know, with 25, 30, however many pepper plants in one container, if you don't transplant them right on time when they're supposed to be, then it can cause issues. But you know, lesson learned. I learned that. I'm hoping that through this video, y'all will learn that and hopefully not make the same mistake. So, like I said before, I'm always going to show you my failures as well as my success. And so that's kind of a fail that I didn't transplant all of them when they needed to be. But that's life. That's gardening. You live and you learn. And I would always encourage you to try stuff rather than not. Just try it, see how it goes, learn from it, and then get better each time you do it. So that's the pepper update this week. I will continue to bring you those updates as they roll in. And I'll also have some other stuff going as far as I've got some eggplants that I planted. If you follow me on social media, you probably saw that. But I've also got a video coming up on how I planted eggplant in the double cut method. So stay tuned for that. And I've got, those have already started to sprout. So stay tuned. But that's it, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, go ahead and pop them in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you. If you haven't checked us out on social media, go ahead and do that now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Give us a like over there. And if you haven't checked out our website yet, go to www.backyard-eden.com. And as always, guys, this is John. Have a great day. Hey, you made it to the end. Awesome. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that right below this video. And please, if you enjoyed it, share with your friends. And I hope that you come back and continue to watch our content and also have an awesome day.